Basically, we are going to study the law of addition of vector. We have discussed so far there are 3 types. So we are going to yes. Yes. Who have a doubt? Is anyone having any doubt? No, I don't think. Okay. So coming to the law of addition of vector. In first law.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Short multiplication of
Who is that? Your sound, your voice is not means just.
Subham Yadav. He is Subham Yadav. His network is not very well.
Yeah. That's why the sound is coming in not coming. Subham, can you message me what the problem you are facing? Just write me in a chat box. Okay, yeah. That will be sent to me. Okay, once I will read, then I will let you know what you are asking. Okay, that will be fine. Okay, so coming to the law of addition of vector. So first we are discussing about the triangle law of addition. So what triangle law of addition says? Let's see it. Triangle law of addition of vector. So first see how what is basically the triangle law of addition. Suppose there are 2 vectors like this. This is your A vector and this is your B vector. Okay, suppose this is your A vector and this is your B vector, and now you can see these A vector and B vector are at angle theta from here. Okay, so these are the basically the coplanar vector. Okay, these are lying on the same plane. If they are lying in the same plane, so what we can see here, let's see it. Okay, so Subham, have you messaged me? There is some problem. See, could not see. Okay, Subham. Subham, please teach multiplication of vector once again. So multiplication I will be dealing. Okay, so don't worry about the multiplication. I have not gone through the multiplication. I have gone through the multiplication of means any constant number that is positive or negative to any vector. So I will be just going through the multiplication of vector in detail. Okay, so don't worry about that. Subham, you need not to worry about that. I think now it become clear to Subham.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming to the your basically the addition part. What happened to my? No, there is some problem in my writing pad. It is not able to write, or this, or there is some problem which I am facing today. Kindly wait for a minute. I can just resolve this problem. Okay. So what I was saying that, let's say there are 2 vectors, A vector and B vector, which are at angle theta. Okay, and these are, you can say, these are the coplanar vector, not a co-initial vector. These are the coplanar. Then the resultant of these 2 vectors can be represented by joining the tail of first vector to the head of the second vector. So this will be your resultant of A vector and B vector. So we can write here. How we can write? Let's see it. We can write in this way. if there are two vectors, if there are two coplanar vector are represented by two sides of triangle, then the resultant can be drawn by joining the tail of first vector to head of second vector. You can see here. So if it is tail of first vector and it is head of second vector, okay, so you can see according to triangle law of addition, if there are two coplanar vectors represented by two sides of triangle, then the resultant can be drawn by joining the tail of first vector to the head of second vector as third side of triangle. So from here you can write A vector plus B vector. This is basically, you can see here, the resultant of these two vectors is, means let's say this is your, you can just remove the this sign. What sign I'm going to remove? Magnitude sign you can just remove. Okay. So what you can write, if it is your C vector, means the side is your C, then this can be written as C vector can be written as A vector plus of B vector. Now one thing you should understand, what you should understand is that the C vector, which is the joining the tail of first vector to the head of second vector, will be the resultant of these two vectors, A vector and B vector. So if we are writing like this, C vector is equal to A vector plus B vector, it means what? It means we cannot add using the algebraic method. Means if there are 3 and 4, so if there are 3 and 4, these cannot be directly written as a 7. That depends on the angle on which they are, means lying. Okay. So if there are two vectors A and B lying at angle theta, and these are the coplanar vector, then the third vector that is joining the tail to the head of head of second vector, then that will represent the resultant. Okay. So coming to the derivation of this, how we can just derive the formula for this, because this is the basically statement. How we can just derive it? Okay, we can derive to find out the resultant. Okay, we have to just find out the resultant. So we are just going to find out the we are just going to use here the analytical method of vector addition. Okay, so here I am writing analytical method of vector addition. Okay, so analytical method of vector addition, what we can do, we can see here, suppose it is your A vector and this is your B vector and this is your angle theta. The resultant will be this one. let's say this is your C vector. Then C vector, this C vector can be written as A vector plus of B vector. Now what we used to do, we have to just mark the point O, and this is A, and this is your B. So if it is point O, it is A and it is B. What we should do, just extend this OA line. Extend OA. So we have extended this OA and draw perpendicular on it from B. So once we'll draw perpendicular here 8, this will be your 90 degree. Is it clear? And mark the point 8 OABC. Now you can say OBC, this O, B and C is going to be your right angle triangle. This OBC is going to form a right angle triangle. Okay. So we can write here using your Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, what we can write? Just see it. What we can write? Using Pythagoras theorem. What we can write? We can write here the OB square is equal to OC square plus BC square. It can be written or not. This hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. And this,
Yes, sir.
now you can see here, this OB is your C. This OB is your C. This will be your C square. That is the resultant. We have already written it. C square. And now this OC can be written as A plus AC. This can be written as A plus AC. Square of this. And this BC is your BC only. BC square. Now what we need to do? What we need to do is, you can see here, I'm writing this space. So you have to be very careful. Okay. So those who are not able to get, let me know. I'm writing after this here. Okay. So you can see there is a BAC is also a right angle triangle. So we can write in triangle BAC. So what we can write in triangle BAC? Sine theta. Sine theta is what? Sine theta is your perpendicular upon hypotenuse.
Base.
Yeah, perpendicular upon means hypotenuse will be there. Okay. So this will be perpendicular. Perpendicular will be your BC and hypotenuse will be your AB. AB. So you can write here the BC is your AB sine theta. This will be AB sine theta, and now you can understand this AB is nothing, it's a B vector, na? So this can be also written as a B sine theta, isn't it? Or now you can see in this triangle cos theta, and the cos theta is nothing, it's a base upon hypotenuse. So base is your AC. And the hypotenuse is once again AB. So this AC can be written as AB cos theta. And now this AB is nothing, it's a B. So AC is your B cos theta.
B cos theta.
Okay, so mark it equation 1 and mark it equation 2. Now we can put the value. Now we can put the value of what? BC and AC in this equation. Let's say this was A. Okay, putting the value of BC and AC in equation A. Putting value of BC and AC in equation A. So what we can write here, the C square, which is going to be the resultant, this C square, here we can write here the AC. AC is nothing B cos theta. So A plus B cos theta whole square. This will be the whole square. And here it will be your B square sine square theta. Because we have put the value of your this BC. Okay. So now we can solve it. We can just open this square. Then this will become A square plus B square cos square theta plus 2AB cos theta plus B square sine square theta. It will be
The C is equal to under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta.
Let's see here. If it is B square cos square theta, it is B square sine square theta. We can take the B square as a common.
B square common.
So sine square theta plus cos square theta will become 1.
1.
So this
1.
B square will become how much? It is your A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta plus 2AB cos theta. So this becomes the resultant of this vector. So resultant of this is value of C, or C you can write like this. C is equal to under root A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Isn't it? So coming to the next page, what else we can write here? So far we have derived the formula, that is your C square is going to be your A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So we have already written the C vector is nothing, it's your A vector plus B vector. Whenever we will put here the magnitude sign, just listen here. Whenever we will put the magnitude sign here, this will be mod sign here. This will be the magnitude of C vector is equal to the A vector plus B vector to the magnitude. So we can write here. So we can write here like this: A vector plus B vector. Magnitude of this can be written as this, your A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Got my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are going to solve one question on the basis of this basically. So the question is, if you are said, you should just remember these things. If you are said unit vector means what? The magnitude of
Magnitude will be 1.
1. Okay, so we can write here like this: the resultant of two unit vector. The resultant of two unit vector is also unity. Find angle between them. So you need to find out the angle between them. They are saying that the resultant of two unit vector means they are taking vector as a unit vector, and the resultant of those unit vector is also
60
unit.
degree.
Pardon?
The 60 degree.
No, angle will be always taken from, if you are saying that from A to B, so it will be always taken in anti-clockwise direction, not in a clockwise direction. So how much will be the angle? So let's see here.
300. The 300.
300? They are saying
The
that
60 degree.
90.
Look
It's
here.
90.
No. Look here. The solution part you have to just see.
It's 90.
No, not correct. Let's say there are two vectors A and B. A and B. So what they are saying, the magnitude is unity. So you have to write like this. This is given. Mod of A is 1 and mod of B is also 1. And resultant be C. We are just assuming it, okay? Resultant be C. And they have given the modulus of C vector is nothing, it's equal to 1. Because you can see the resultant of 2 unit vector, resultant of 2 unit vector is also unity. Okay? So we can use this formula now. We can use this formula. What formula we can use? This C square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Now we can put the value of C. The C will become 1 and this will be your 1 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 into 1 into cos theta, isn't it?
सर C पे स्क्वायर है तो फिर अंडर रूट क्यों लगेगा?
I'm just doing, okay, wait for a minute, okay. I will be writing here, doing the squaring both side or something like that, okay. So, what happened? Okay. Now see it. So this will become into cos theta. Now squaring both sides. Please do not write. Otherwise you don't know what we did. Bhavna Soni, why are you writing? Squaring both sides. So once you will square both sides, what will happen? It will become 1
is equal to
1 plus 1 plus
अरे यार confusing.
AB cos 2 cos theta.
Equal to 2 plus 2 cos theta.
So now you can see here 1 plus 1 will be 2 and whenever it will come to the left hand side it will become minus 1. Minus 1 or here it will be 2 cos theta. So the cos theta
minus 1 by 2.
Minus 1 by 2 and this is at angle 120 degree. This exists at an angle of 120 degree. Okay. So now you have to just think how we can draw a diagram for it. Let's see here. How we can show that these vectors that A and B are going to lie at 120 degree. So this can be shown like this. Suppose this is your A vector, isn't it? And it is your B vector. Now you can see the angle. Angle will be taken from here only. So this is 120 or not? Let me know. This is 120 or not?
Yes, sir.
And the resultant will be this one. So you can see here, this is B vector and this is C vector and you are writing here the A vector, magnitude of A vector is equal to the B vector is equal to the C vector is equal to 1. Isn't it? So this is formula.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Aryan. Yes.
सर हमें ये नहीं समझ में आया सर, ये आप सर बताए थे कि c स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab cos थीटा। फिर यहाँ पे c स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट a, सही है, अंडर रूट कहाँ से आ गया?
अरे भाई, ओ सॉरी, यहाँ पे मैंने गलत लिखा हुआ, this has to be removed, okay? Because if you are writing like this, no, it's fine. Actually, there is one, so you can write square or means writing itself one, so there will be no problem, okay? So it was written by mistakenly, so here should be not square, okay? If you're putting if we are putting here the under root, then here square cannot be here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes this question is asked in another manner. How it is asked? They used to say that the resultant of two equal vector gives the resultant of two equal vector is equal to either of vector. Means दो equal vector का resultant उन्हीं के किसी एक के बराबर है. So what will be the angle between them? So once again the angle will be your 120 degree.
Sir, angle between the two vector is 60 degree now.
So I am just means explaining you that whenever you are talking about the angle will be taken in anti-clockwise. Okay, from first vector to the second vector. So this is your first vector and this is.
लेकिन दो वेक्टर्स के बीच में स्मॉलेस्ट एंगल लेते हैं ना, तो स्मॉलेस्ट तो 60 होगा.
अच्छा, आप ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पढ़े हो तो ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में क्लॉकवाइज एंटी क्लॉकवाइज जानते हो ना. जब क्लॉकवाइज एंगल लेते हो तो नेगेटिव लेते हो, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज पॉजिटिव लेते हो, नहीं लेते हो?
Yes, sir.
So it is only for that reason. एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में हमेशा
Yes, sir.
That's why here angle is 120 degree. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we'll be doing further questions in means upcoming class. So time is just going to over. So we'll connect means in next class and we'll okay. So that's it for
Yes,
now.
sir.
Thank you, sir.